Hello everyone, Trashbot here. Touhou has a lot of characters, some with very interesting backstories and some incredibly funny characters. Sun has been making Touhou games since 1996 and they are bound to have some characters that are very obscure or forgotten. So today I'll look at few of them. Keep in mind that I'll be mostly covering PC98 characters when Sun did a soft reboot. Only a few came back like Alice and Yuka, so most of the characters has been forgotten. So let's start. First up we have the first game in the series, and this first character that is very obscure is Singuegu, the first ever boss in the series. I should say that it's more characters when the boss has 3 sprites, this weird orb, a woman with horns, a man with a big hat. They appear when Reimu approaches the gates to hell. There's literally no information about who these characters are when they don't even change dialogue with Reimu. Next up we have 5 magic stones from the second game, and they're just 5 rocks. There's literally no dialogue with them, and so they might just be some generic enemy. We then got Ellen's cat. Socrates? Archimedes? Come on son, make up your mind. He's always seen on her shoulder, and again, there's literally no information about him. Interestingly, the only time she leaves her side is when she casts a spell card. We then got Salt Merchant from the Forbidden Scrollery manga, which I highly recommend because they're excellent manga series. He was a very wealthy man who was a regular customer of Susunan, a book rental shop located in the human village. He doesn't have an official name and only appears in chapters 36 to 37. He made a tragic end after he killed and ate one of his beloved horses who returned back as Umatsuki and took over his body. Reimu discovered it too late and left her with no choice but to exterminate him. We got the original Chinese Touhou, Orange. She appears in the 4th game, and outside of being easily defeated either for being a yokai or generally being a pain, there's literally nothing else about her. Interestingly, she bears a strong resemblance to Hong Mei-ling, so she may have been an inspiration for Mei-ling's design. I personally like to call Orange the boot-like Mei-ling. Shinki is pretty funny to me because I only know one guy who considers her to be his favorite. She is the creator of Makai, the world of demons. She allowed the Makai tourist agency to organize trips to Gensokyo for Makai demons, which caused problems for Gensokyo's residents. So Reimu, Marisa, Mima and Yuka went personally to Makai and kicked her ass. Her spell patterns were used for Buakuren, which is a really nice easter egg. She is also an adoptive mother to Alice in PC98 series. One of the biggest surprises I ever had with the series is the existence of sentient missile Mimi-chan. I want to know what Crack Sun did when he decided to fright her for the 3rd game in the series. It's so weird that in the Windows era we mostly get humanized characters, while in PC98 we got Stone Balls, Sentient missiles and a Poke card, Trump King, which has red hands and a crown. I can see more and more why Sun went the soft reboot route. We then got unnamed Bake Tanuki from another Touhou manga series, Oriental Sacred Place. She disguises herself as Marisa while joining Reimu moonweaving to get access for her machi and sake. Reimu isn't fooled by the disguise but lets her stay for a while before she is confronted about it and thanks for the food before leaving to be never seen again. We got Fortune Teller up next, and you might think, this isn't obscure, pretty much everyone knows him. And you'd be right, but because I know Touhou fandom has many newer fans these days, and you know, most of them haven't even played the main games or read the manga, so for them he is pretty obscure. He was originally a human but resented of humans lived at the mercy of yokai and made a plan to become a yokai himself. He committed suicide, leaving behind a book with mix of powerful divination techniques and childish scribbles. When Kosuzu found his book and started taking the book's techniques for her own, he started to create a grudge that linked Fortune Teller's spirit. He was reborn as Ino, but he was discovered by Reimu and got chased off to the wilderness. He stated that he didn't have any intentions to harm humans or be anywhere near them, so they don't need to fight. But Reimu tells him that he has been misinformed. Human villager becoming a yokai is the greatest sin of all, and proceeds to beat him with her gohei. And finally, we got Rukoto, Reimu's nuclear-powered robot maid. Reimu requested her from Yumemi, her previous owner, at the end of 3rd game, and although she is enthusiastic about doing chores, she isn't very good at them. Because she is from PC98 era, it's unknown if Reimu still has her or did she return back to Yumemi. Although people want Mima to return, I would really like Ruko to make a comeback as well. And that's all for now. If this video does well and you want more, please make sure to show it by liking the video and sharing it. No, I'm serious. It will help a ton if you did that. No pressure though. Thank you all for watching and have a nice day.